Hello, thanks for being here. Today we're going to multiply 154 times 33. I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. We're going to do the area model, and we're also going to do the standard algorithm. Now, as usual at this point, if you don't have some paper, you should pause the video, grab some paper, and work this along with me. You will learn so much more if you do the work with me instead of just watching. Okay, so to set up the area model, I'm going to break my 33 into place value groups, basically 30 and 3. 30 plus 3 is 33. Draw a great big rectangle here. And then on the top, I'm going to break apart my 154. 100 plus 50 plus 4. There's the 4, makes 154. And now I just need to fill in each of these boxes by multiplying the sides of my big array that I've built here. So 30 times 100, 3 times 1 is 3. I've got 3 zeros there, so I'll have 3,000 as my product. And I'll put 3,000 in that box. Just going right across. 30 times 50. 3 times 5 is 15, but I've got those 2 zeros, so I'll have 2 more zeros. 10 times 10 is 100, so 1,500 or 1,500. 30 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, but really it's 12 tens, 120. So there's my whole top row. Now I'll move down to the bottom. 3 times 100. 3 times 1 is 3, but 2 zeros or 300. You probably knew 3 times 100 is 300. 3 times 50. 3 times 5 again is 15, but they're tens, so 150. And 3 times 4 is 12. So now I just need to add up all these partial products, all these parts. And I'm going to write down all the numbers from that top row there. 3,000 plus 1,500 plus 120. Add all that up. Let's see, it looks like I get 4,620. So those three numbers together, 4,620. Now I'll do the bottom row. 300 plus 150 plus 12, and I believe I get 462. Remember to pause this if you're falling behind. So that bottom row, all those three numbers add up to 462. Take a minute and look at those two numbers for a minute. 4,620, 462. What do you notice about them? They're related, aren't they? Think about that. So I added them all up. I got 5,082. All right, standard algorithm over here. We'll just write 154. Underneath that, we'll put the 33. This is the way I learned when I was in school and your parents learned. It's the fastest way, but sometimes it's harder to see what's happening. So 4 times 3 is 12. I had to put the 2 in the 1's place and bring that 1 up to the next place because I can't put all 12 there. 5 times 3 is 15. I added that 1 on to get the 6. And then 3 times 1 is 3, plus the 1 makes 4. Now here's where I want you to take a look. 462, that matches up with my bottom row on the area model, because 3 times 154 was 462, which is what you just did here on the standard way. Now this other row, did you notice that it was 10 times more? That's because 30 is 10 times more than 3, and when we multiplied 30 by everything, we got a number that was 10 times greater. And when it's 10 times greater, we're going to have that 0 there. So put the 0 down before you start. Now I can start doing 3 times 4. Oh, but I'm going to get rid of those carries from before. 3 times 4 is 12. Bring that 1 up to the next number we're going to multiply. 3 times 5 is 15, and I'll add that 1 on and get 16. Put the 6 down in my next empty spot. Bring the 1 up to the next number to multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. Add that 1, and I get 4. 4,620, which is a match for my top row on the area model, right? And just like the area model, now we had to add up those two parts. And again, I got 5,082. It's a match. It's a really good sign that I probably did it right when both answers end up being the same. This is a great method if you are doing a test and you just need to make sure you get it right. Do it 2 different ways. Make sure they match. All right, thanks for learning.